people already here.
The black and African American population might just be Native Americans.
Man, look. Hey, that's not Mike. Go look up the Folsom people. Folsom. They're in Arizona. Folsom people. Go look them up. They look just like me.
Just like me.
People always say, well, I got Indian in my blood. You probably do.
You probably do.
My great grandpa was, but this is a red tint.
We look like this. Come on, people. And that's what I don't want to get on.
Man, I was listening to Marianne Williamson the other day. Shout out to her, man. I've been following her politically. Mm-hmm. She said this. She said that the average American in this country isn't racist. Mm-hmm. She said America has just miseducated. Mm. They haven't educated the people enough about slavery to know what really happened.
What really happened. Yeah.
Because I hear this all the time, man. Like, and if you ever wonder why people of color work so goddamn hard, a lot of times, it's simply because the system we were put in doesn't respect our work.
We have to.
They diminish it. They say, well, you're black, so or you're black, or you're Hispanic, or you're a person of color. Mm-hmm. So you can't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you can't be knowledgeable on.
You can't be educated.
Right.
But typically, what we do is we over-educate ourselves, just so we can feel normal in this messed up system.
And you know what? And this, I was growing up, man, and I remember my dad telling me that, in America that. Because of the color of my skin, I would have to work 2 and 3 times harder than the white man.
You come out the womb.
I come out the womb.
Being told that, bro.
Yeah. Imagine. I didn't understand.
Imagine how much influence that system got over your people.
Why do I have to work 3 times harder?
That's influence, bro. That's influence is when you can.
First of all, and see, I didn't learn this until I was in my 20s, right? And so, I'm like, why do I have to work 3 times harder than a Caucasian person? This Caucasian man, we go to the same high school, graduate
in the same class,
in the same class, get the same GPA, go to the same college, go after the same job. He's 3, if not more, times likelier to get that job than I
10.
am.
It's not even close.
Why?
Because the system.
It's the system, huh? So I'm doing some research, and I figured out that back in ancient Africa, when the Caucasians came down from the Caucasus Mountains, like, we educated them. We domesticated them.
Yes.
What?
But
However, could we get to a situation where the people that we taught now created a system that we don't benefit from? It oppressed us. So all they did was take the knowledge that we gave them and used it against us.
Even you know what? Even racism at its core, and to go back to your point.
Yeah.
People always say this. People say, well, black people can be racist. And I said, no, we can't be racist.
We don't have the economic power to.
Well, say what you just said.
Power. That's key, man.
Power and authority. Because in order to enforce something, you have to have authority.
You have to have authority.
So you got to have the power and the authority.
That hit me in my kidney, because now I'm looking at the numbers: $1 trillion worth of buying power,
but no authority.
So what does that mean, people? Huh?
I want y'all to think about this, because we let's wrap up the Hispanic, because that was touching and that got to my heart, but. Money, power, authority, influence. Look at the definitions we said, because we love for you all to look at shit too. Mm-hmm. Look at that situation. If Hispanics had power and authority, they wouldn't even be in this situation. If they had, the influence is there because they got the Dream Act passed.
Right.
So the influence,
yeah,
the influence, they got that, but you lack power and authority. And money to an extent, but typically power and authority.
No, I can't say money.
But that's what I'm saying. Really not money because
man,
yeah, go to Southwest Little Rock.
Yeah, they
support each other.
They strategies on how to build wealth. It's unmatched in our community.
That's where they got them from.
Who?
The people that was already here.
You don't say.
I was one of my homeboys, and I tell this story before. One of my homeboys named Bless. Shout out to Bless Ellis. Why he didn't know who Bless is? He was working. He had a project in New York. He was pretty much, he had bought a house, or he had a family house, and in that family house, what happened is he had Hispanics working for him.
Yeah.
And Bless, he always asks questions. Person asks questions.
Yeah.
So they were working, and he said, you know what, man? Like, let me ask y'all, because they working. Bless is working with the people that's working for him. He one of them kind of people.
Yeah, he one of those.
He was like, man, let me ask y'all a question. Where'd y'all learn, or where'd y'all get staying in the house, all together at one time, and then flipping money like y'all flip it? Mm-hmm. This dude responds. This dude's response was golden.
Yeah.
He said, "We got it from y'all." He said, "Y'all stopped.
Y'all stopped doing that."
He said, we got it from black. He said, we got it from black people. When we get over here, you live together, you build up your money, you flip, and then you build again, flip. That's how Black Wall Street was built.
That's how it was built.
It wasn't built overnight. It was built because they strategically, they strategically supported each other. Strategically supported each other. If I have a construction company, I'm going to make him my electrician. If I have a construction company, I'm going to make the builder black. If I have a construction company, I'm going to make the people that come in and do the legwork black.
Yeah.
Watch this though. Don't white people do it every day?
Every day.
Same thing. Do I not give my contracts if I have a building I want built? Let's say I don't even want to go there. So let's say I need a building built. Let's say I need a building built, and I'm building the infrastructure, and I own the city. And I own the city. The person that typically owns the city is the mayor or the governor. In my eyes, because they make the decisions. They have the authority.
Yeah. I could get that.
And I have power over the city. Let me say that.
Yeah, see, that's
Let me say that. Let me repeat this. I have power over the city. So if I have power over the city, and all of my people are in the city, who are the contracts going to go to? Carter G. Woodson said this, and I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Said the worst thing that people of color could have ever done was integrate.
I wholeheartedly agree.
At first, it kind of hit me to my soul when I saw him say that. Mm-hmm. But now that I understand power, authority, influence, and money, we literally gave our power, authority, and influence.
Basically sold away our leverage.
To only be equals.
And we're not equal.
To only be equals.
What? That's what I'm saying. Like,
we would have fast. Yeah.
It sounds good. This utopian, kind of lifestyle. Everybody living in harmony. It sounds good, right? But you got to understand who you dealing with.
I think Josh, if and see what Carter G. Woodson was saying was we have to respect each other's strengths.
Yeah. If
I'm strong in this area, you probably, weak in it.
Like, I give you a real life example. So today I've been grinding. I'm constantly, right?
I saw that, bro. You set up some businesses today. I saw that.
Man. I've been out here working, man, and a buddy of mine. I went to elementary school with him. I ain't talked to this man in. I'm 30 now, 20 years, right? But he said he's following me on Facebook. He sees what I'm doing. He said, "Hey, bro, I need help."
Influence.
Yeah, that's influence, right?
And then he reached out to you, power.
He reached out to me. He made the decision to reach out to
power
me.
And authority.
I didn't goad him into saying, "Hey, contact me now." No, none of that, right? So we met up today. I got him all squared away, and he said, "Hey, Josh, I need a CPA. Do you know any?" No, I don't know any like real deal certified CPAs, but I got a tax guy, so I gave him your number.
Tax strategist.
So, yeah, I do the business organization development thing.
We work together, man. Like,
I don't do taxes, people. Not right now. Not right now, but it's coming. It's coming.
But the thing is, like,
and it's the same concept. I don't do taxes. I know somebody who does. So I give them to him. You need your credit together. I don't do credit, but I know somebody who does.
So you work together,
right? But it's strategic.
Like we ain't just go find a random person and say we use this.
No.
We work together and say this is a person who's
it's reputable.
But that's leverage. But that's leveraging power, authority, and influence so that we can make the money. Look, economics is a team sport. Wealth is a team sport. Mm-hmm. If you don't have a team with you to build wealth, you're not going to build wealth. It's not possible. You have to have a team. Because you only have 24 hours in a day.
Only. That's it.
I have 24 hours. He has 24 hours.
I got 24.
Let's say there's another person over there have 24 hours. So individually, we only have 24 hours.
Yeah.
But collectively, we just made 48 between me and you.
48, 72.
So now we got 72 hours. How many hours is in a day again? 24.
24.
So we got 72 hours in a 24-hour day.
What? Are y'all getting this? Desegregation dismantled all of that. Because what happened? What happened to black businesses when we integrated?
It collapsed. Oh,
it collapsed.
It collapsed.
Huh?
King, and I said this on last part, King said this. I feel I put my people in a burning house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that sit for a minute.
And that's one thing that I do appreciate about Martin Luther, is that he wasn't so closed off and so into his own, I guess, philosophies, that he was closed-minded to the realities of the situation, because it takes a strong man to stand up, right?
Yeah.
It takes an even stronger man to admit that he was wrong.
Yeah. I was wrong earlier. That's so strong. I was wrong earlier.
All right. So him saying that, everything that I've said for these years, I think I've been mistaken.
He did. He said that to Harry Belafonte. Like that was it was a provocation, but it was truth. Like, look, this thing about power and authority and money. Man, King got, and this is my opinion. So when I say this is my opinion about King's influence and authority and his power. Mm-hmm. He got to the end of going through all those stages, only to realize that he didn't have any money. In capitalism, money is right next to oxygen.
Money is king. Money is God.
In capitalism.
In capitalism.
See, cash flow is everything.
Everything around me.
Yeah.
Cream. What?
Dollar bills, y'all.
Come on, people.
What you mean?
Come on.
Cash flow is everything in capitalism. So, look, if you don't want to live in capital, if you don't want to deal with this issue, you're going to have to move. And then you're going to move to another society that may have, communism.
Communism.
But it's
we're not saying that anything is wrong, I guess.
But you still have to have money in there too.
You still need money.
Are you gonna be the
outcast, I guess.
Well, not even the outcast. You're gonna get the lower end.
The lower end of the coming. Ugh, and that's horrible.
If you go watch Ip Man, IP Man. Go watch IP Man. Went from
it's like 4 of them.
Yeah, but
oh my god, the first one
he was the man,
and then number 3. Hold on, wait, is it the third one?
No, it skipped. It go from the first one to the third one shows him being like begging for food.
Yeah, begging for
his
food.
family like,
bruh. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking.
Yeah,
I will never.
That movie shows that, but I'm saying that movie shows money, power, authority, influence. Yeah. It shows all that
if you know what to look for.
Yeah. IP Man, I say IP Man. But either way, y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, IP Man went from having all the power. Mm-hmm. All the authority. He was the top. He was Winsu, whatever Win Chung, like he was a top. So he had influence, power, authority. Oh, but communism came along and he lost that money. That when you don't got that money, it get rough.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, King made it to the last part of his life and realized that he traded everything and got nothing in return.
And check this: as soon as he started talking about going to get his money, they killed him. Huh? So that lets you know what the real issue is, or what the real power is, what the money move is the money.
It's only 2 things racist people respect. It's loss of life and loss of money. That's it. Like loss of life and loss of money. So when you start talking about taking the money away,
oh yeah,
somebody finna lose their life.
Don't get him out. Don't get him out.
Somebody finna lose
JFK. He said, let's back this with gold. Let's stop printing money
when
just
he took
freely.
when